What's up, everybody? What am I doing today, you ask? Well, something a little bit outdoorsy, but we're in my backyard today. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Found a magnesium fire starter at Walmart, so I figured I'd give it a go. I've already got the Bear Grylls Gerber knife. It's got a fire starter on it, which is okay, but kind of feel, like I'm not the most efficient at doing this. And like when I was younger, I was a lot more efficient, so I'm gonna see if this is easier to start a fire with for a person like me. I'm sure that's very effective for someone who's doing this all the time, like I was when I was in cadets like 800 years ago. But if I was starving to death and in a dire situation, I probably would have starved to death that day. So let's see if this can be easier. It's just a Coleman Magnesium fire starting kit. It's just a chunk of magnesium with a ferro rod into it, and it's got a chunk of saw blade hanging off it too. So I take it they want you to use this if you don't got a knife. But can you see the materials here I got? This is one of those, it's a smoker puck. I couldn't find anything last time that was super dry, so I used one of these and it worked. So these would be good. It's, I can't even remember what that smoker is called. You use those little pucks. These work really great. So what we'll do here, use this guy. I'm gonna get a nice little pile of this will get a good pile of shavings. And this knife's super dull. Holy shit. So I like to have a base. We're going to be putting the fire into there, but I like to start the fire on a base and move it to where the fire is going to be. See if this is any better. This knife isn't the sharpest either, but it's sharper. So we'll get a little pile here of this magnesium. And we got some of this dry stuff here with it. Now, ideally you want to be able to pick this up. So if this was a kit for outdoors, a little bit, keep it mobile, I'd use something like a clamshell out of the river or something. Instead, this is just a big chunk of 2x6 or something like that, so it's just in the shop there. Have everything you want to burn and you're starting with readily available too. And you know the golden rule, you can never have enough firewood. Well, it's the same with starting material. You want to have your fire starting material, and you want to have backup fire starting material, because I'm probably going to shoot this all over the place. You know what I mean? So take this. I got my pile of magnesium. I got some stump rod off a cedar tree here. I'm going to take the back of this knife here on the fair part of the kit here. I'm going to make little sparks. Now, it's got this coating over it, so it's probably not going to do anything until you get that coating off. But some of this. I probably don't have enough dry material there. Oh, almost. Had a little bit of fire there for a second.
Maybe you need more stuff like brush or something. Maybe you need like some of that dry brush or something.
Yeah, I need some really, really dry stuff, that's for sure. And some more experience. As you can see now, all the magnesium that didn't light already is going off. Whew. fire, transfer it to where you're burning. Get her going good. Start with little stuff first, obviously. Which you will already have ready. So, Coleman Fire Striker, nah, I'd get it for the magnesium, but that Gerber Bear Grylls survival knife, it's got a way better striker on it. That striker on that Coleman Fire Starter kit is garbage. And you know, like that Coleman Fire Starter kit would be better than nothing too, right? But if you want my advice, you always want a combo of things anyways, right? In case something goes wrong, you always want something in your pocket to start a fire with. Maybe some backup, you know, like, you don't want a kit that you're gonna lose, right? So if you lose your kit, no, your shit's gone. So you always keep your fire starter, you know. You got one on this Gerber knife, and then you can buy a magnesium starter just for the magnesium on it and use the Gerber knife striker like I just did. I always take a little square battery with some steel wool. You got to fire in like minutes, seconds, as long as it takes you to find this stuff to, you know, burn. That's how fast you got to fire with steel wool in a 9-volt. So yeah, 3 different ways to start a fire. One in your pocket for sure, or 2, one in each pocket. Gather all your stuff first, and always keep something in your fire starting kit to use as tinder to start the fire with. A lot of people use scorched patches, which is just cloth that's been burnt a little bit and then put out. The spark catches that stuff, it goes out real quick. Things like that. You can look online, find all kinds of stuff, or you can actually buy a kit. But this little Coleman striker, I'd only buy it for the magnesium. That's it. Gerber knife, yeah, really good. I like this knife. As you can see, it's not sharp or whatever right now, but that can be fixed. And you guys know this knife's been out for a while, but it's my working knife I do all my working stuff with. So there you have it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll check you later. Thank you to my wife for recording for me. Peace!